Under Lesson 27 are some brief forms that will make us super fast in writing words. The first one is the word particular. Particular is used to indicate that one specific person or thing is being referred to and no others. The word particular is represented by P, A, and T. We just write P, A, and T instead of writing the word particular. P is represented by a downstroke that is approximately half the height of the space between the lines of the shorthand notebook. And A is represented by a circle. And T is represented by an upward straight line. So combining these three, it will be written in this way. The next one is the word probable. Probable means likely to happen or to be true but not certain. In shorthand, the word probable is represented by combining the P and the R and B, and it will be written in this way. The combination of P, R, and B. Let us have another brief form. The other one is the word regular. Regular means happening over and over again at the same time or in the same way. In shorthand, the word regular is represented by R, E, and G. R is represented by a short forward chord. E is represented by a small circle. And G is represented by a longer forward chord. Combining these three strokes, it will be written in this way. Another brief form is the word speak. Speak means to say words to express yourself in a particular way. We are going to use the left S stroke. Combining these two, it will be written in this way. Another brief form is the word subject. Subject means the person or thing that is being discussed or described. Subject is represented by S and J. This is the S stroke and then the J stroke. Combining the two strokes, it will be written in this way. Next is the word regard. Regard means care or concern for someone or something. Regard is represented by R, E, G, and then D. R, E, G, D. So combining the four strokes, it will be written in this way. The next one is the newspaper. Newspaper is a set of large sheets of paper that have news, stories, information about local events, advertisements, and others. The word newspaper is represented by N, S, and P. Next is opinion. Opinion is a judgment or way of thinking about something, what someone thinks about a particular thing. It is represented by O, P, and N. O is represented by a hook, and P is represented and N. Combining these three strokes, it will be written as lastly, we have the word idea. Idea is something that you imagine or picture in your mind. It is represented by I, D, and E, and it will be written as we are now done with the brief forms. Let us now proceed to the words. In work shorthand, all the letters are phonetical. Remember the phrase, what we hear is what we write. So now, I will going to give you some examples. The sound of NG is written in this way. For example, the word sing is represented by S, I, and NG. So it will be written like this. It is easy, right? Now let us have another example, the word bring. The word bring is represented by combining the B, R, and then followed by E, and then the word NG. Let us try our shorthand. Combining the strokes of this letter, we will be written this like this. The B, R, E, and the word NG. Next is the word single. The same goes with the word single. In shorthand, the word single is represented by S, E, and G, followed by the stroke of L, which will be written as we are now done with the word NG. Let us now proceed to the word NG and K, as in sink. The stroke of NG and K is written as you can see, it is longer compared to the stroke that we discussed earlier. Just a bit longer. Sink is represented by S, E, and the word ink, sink. And it is written in this way. Another example is the word drink. The same goes with the words drink and ink. For the word drink, drink is represented by D, R, E, and the word ink. It is written as like that. Let us now proceed to the omission of vowel preceding in the word Sean. For example, the word addition. It is represented by A, D, and the sound of Sean. We can see that we omitted the vowel I because after that is the word Sean. It will be written in this way. The A, D, and the word Sean. Next is permission. Permission is represented by P, R, M, and the stroke of Sean. And it will be written in this way. The P, R, M, Sean. Another example is the word estimation. It is represented by E, S, team, and the word Sean. And it will be written as Sean. And now we are going to proceed to lesson 28. Lesson 28 is all about the principle number 7, the word a and ow. A in words that begin a and ow represents by a dot. Example, the word ahead. It will be written in this way. The word a, e, and d. Another example is the word away. It is represented by a, o, and a. And it will be written in this way. Way. Another example is the word award. Award is represented by A, O, and RD. And it will be written in this way. Word. Let us now proceed to the principle number 2, the letter X. Is represented by S, within a slight backward slant. Let us compare the word miss and mix for us to see the difference. Miss is written in this way, while mix is written in this way. Another example for this principle is the word tax. It is written in this way. T, A, and X. Another one is the word tax. The stroke of access is B O X. Let us now proceed to the principle number 3. The omission of short u in the body of a word. The sound of short u as in fun is omitted before n, m, or a straight down stroke. First example is the word fun. It will be written in this way. The F and the M. As you can see, the sound of short U is omitted before N or a straight downstroke. Another example is the word sun. Sun is represented as the left comma and the straight line or N. Again, U is omitted because the next letter is N. And that is the rule for principle number 3. Short U is being omitted before the word, or the letter rather, N, M, or a straight down stroke. Another is the short U as in some is omitted before M. For example, the word come. It is written in this way. It's written as B, K, and L. The sound U will also omitted because after that is the letter M. Another is before a straight down stroke, the sound of short U is also omitted. For example, rush. Rush represent R and the word ish, and it is written as you can see, we omitted the sound U. Another example is much. It represents the straight line, the J, and the sound of short U is also omitted. It will be written as another example. The last example is the word brushed. Represent B, R, ish, and T. We use T because the past tense sounds like brushed, not D. And it will be written as the B, R, ish, and T. So, that would be all for lesson 27 and 28. I hope this video helps you in learning and improving your shorthand skills. But always remember, what we hear is what we write. You can guess which vowel sounds they represent when the letters are strung into words and put into sentences. Thanks for watching.